Now, suddenly there's a voice note making the rounds. And I mean, it's clear that this is the voice of Dr. Ernest Hilaire. And he's making, apparently he was on, he was on Calix George's show. And he made some comments. I don't know if you've heard the voice note as yet.
I heard.
Yeah. I think, Dr. Hilaire, listen, Stanley, I understand how he feels. And we're talking about him being angry, we're talking about a man who feels hurt.
Yes.
Because, he came under, heavy bombardment for the last 5 years. Okay? So I understand exactly how he feels, because we all go through those things at some point in time. But I think those statements that he made there were a little reckless and careless, and I think for his own image, if you will.
Yes.
And especially your Minister for Tourism, you have a heavy portfolio there. Your guy, I like him. I like his, the way he thinks, the way he behaves, and so on. I've interviewed him on a number of occasions.
Yeah.
And all the time we agree, as anything else.
Yes.
Yes. But I think for his persona, and to protect his reputation and so on, I think he needs to either apologize for that or explain exactly what he meant when he said about he's in government and he can go after the people in this whole vehicle matter and so on. I don't like the sound of that, to be honest with you.
Yes.
So I'm just saying to you, Dr. Hilaire, from one partner to another, right? That doesn't sound like something that deep down inside you really want to say, right? So I think, in all fairness, I think he should just at least maybe apologize.
Khalid, just think about it. What I have been through, what I'm going through even today in relation to this vehicle, I have every motivation to go all out after all the players that were involved in what they subjected me to through the last 5 years. And trust me, I'm in a position where I'm in government and I can push that agenda strongly to go after them.
Maybe we misunderstanding what he said, maybe the context within which it was said. I'm not too sure. Because, when we get these clips, Stanley, you don't usually hear the beginning and the end.
Context matters.
It's someplace in the middle.
Context matters.
So I think,
it's almost like a standalone sort of and clip as well. Context matters.
A lot of people were saying, politicians always seem to escape. Well, they run away in the kitty, they live the good life, they get away, they're in Dubai and they're in all sorts of parts of the world or Canada, wherever they are, and the people are left with the holes in their pockets and no justice is served. That's a real issue for a lot of people.
This Labour Party is not going to allow this to happen. Khalid, just think about it. What I have been through, what I'm going through even today in relation to this vehicle, I have every motivation to go all out after all the players that were involved in what they subjected me to through the last 5 years. And trust me, I'm in a position where I'm in government and I can push that agenda strongly to go after them. But I think the most important thing is our country, how we're going to move the country forward, and how we're going to make persons who did wrong account for their behavior. That's not coming off the agenda, but we will do it in a respectful way.